What's up, RC hobbyists? Thank you for dropping into this episode of Hobby Drop today. We got this beauty out, and our goal is to compare it to a stock Axial Capra. Nobody else has done that yet, and I don't know why. So we're going to do it today. All right, watch this thing touch the rocks for the first time. Oh my goodness. So the first thing I thought when I saw this rig was, that looks like a Capra. It's the first caged RTR since the Capra, and I was excited to see what it could do. So it surprises me that nobody is comparing these two trucks. Almost, oh, there's our first slam. But nobody's comparing these trucks, and it just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm going to take footage from old videos that I have posted of the Capra running this exact trail, and we're going to compare them to how this does today. Now, first off, I am impressed with these tires. They're doing nicely, which is good, because the Capra, wow, these are hooking up. The Capra does have a very well scrubbed in set of Hyrax tires. So these tires not being dog water is going to help this comparison. I have not managed to make it without picking up the truck all the way. So people aren't comparing this to a Capra. I don't know if it's just because it's not four-wheel steer or what, but when I saw this thing, it was like, hey, that kind of looks like a Capra. So we're going to run the whole trail here with the Optic, and then I'm going to drop in clips of similar lines running with the Capra, okay? So this may be kind of a long video as we're inserting Capra footage, but I think it's all for good reason. So these tires are very sticky out of the box, but to be honest, I didn't think it would actually translate on the rocks at all, necessarily. Alright. Oh, be so gentle on the reverse. Whew. Yeah, like I said, that reverse is touchy. Okay, so far we're doing well. But we're getting tippy. Alright. And for just hitting the trail for the first time, these tires are doing pretty good. They are the red compound, which is the equivalent of the Predator compound, right? So they should be good out of the box. It's not like the G8 compound from Proline where it takes you a year and a half to break them in. So I have never had a rig slow crawl this. This always requires a bump. So let's bump it. I'm going to move into catch position though. Nice. Okay, we got the bump. Not too bad. Now we're bellied out. Just work our way to the right here. We should be able to get the pole. There we go. Okay. I haven't found a way to climb up that crack yet, so we just throttle up this. Get in catching position here just in case. Scoot these rears over a little bit. All right, there we go. There we go. Ah, sorry. Missed it. Okay. Now we come up, we're ledged up. Kick the rears around to help us get up here. All right. It's funny how the lack of technical crawling that it feels like you can do with the stock motor and ESC. Like, at least for me, I feel like I'm constantly throttling through everything, but that's just because the slow option just isn't really an option. Alright, so let's see, the Capra. We do have a clip of the Capra working on this exact obstacle, so I will show that. Reverse is terrifying, it's so fast. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I need that tire to hook, but it's not going to. Alright, we're taking the pass on that one. Okay, here's the part that I have not yet been able to do. So I'm ledged right here, and then it's super steep here. So to give you a little context, I've got the big ledge, but it stays steep enough that I can't get the grip. I'm gonna go ahead, set us up on top of that. Couldn't go get it with the bump. Let's see if we can get this next obstacle here. Okay, so we're gonna come over into the cliff edge, which is scary. Oh, it's getting real scary. Okay. Come on, baby. I'm surprised to see that back left tire twisting up so much. That tire, I don't remember if I finished saying it before, that tire is vented in the treads on the top. The front driver's side tire is vented in the sidewall, and the right side tires aren't vented at all. So that's kind of what we're working with there. All right, this is a impasse again. Man, I think this is, if I remember right, undoable too. Okay, so another cheat. Okay, so we're gonna take a reverse. All right, sorry about that. Just didn't trust myself right in there near that cliff. So, all right. So far, what are my thoughts? This is my first time driving the rig, and it's doing all right. I feel like we're at a solid meets expectations right now. It hasn't done any more or less than I really expected. Let's see. Comparing it to the Capra, the drag brake on this is much better. I would say the throttle, and stuff is equally as touchy, both reverse and going forward. There we go. So I'm pushing, and that's what we did yesterday. So you can see my rears are actually starting to climb, which is allowing the truck to shift around that. Okay, now super annoying, my drag brake ain't working. So if I let go of the throttle, it rolls backwards. Okay. Way out. That's what we want, get him to drop off this ledge. Okay, now we're gonna steer. We're gonna pretend we're driving down with our rears, and then no reverse here, drag brake, or lack thereof. Bringing us down nice and easy. Okay, so without four-wheel steer, we got to work a little bit more to get our rear onto this wall. So we're trying to drive forward. Oh, but that rear's not wanting to come up. There we go. I think this will be it. There we go. All right, we got that rear on the wall, but it needs to balance out a little bit more. There we go. Nice, and we're just sailing up this crack. Oh. Okay, so that rear came off, and that's why we slid down, but now that we're rebalanced up here, oh, I lost it. That's bad driving. Not like outside looking at the axle. On the axle work, I got excited and maybe not pay attention. So we're going to reset here. One of the scariest things as a YouTuber is driving one-handed, trying not to have your rig fall off a cliff while filming when you've got stock electronics. Because those things, man, they just, there's no sensitivity, there's no FOC, so there's no smoothness. Interesting. Okay, so our rear, we need to cheat way high. Okay, we need to cheat way higher on this ledge to get that rear so it doesn't want to fall down. All right, getting this rear up is proving to be a challenge. That's what I'm talking about. Just takes off in reverse. Okay. All right, so the rear is on the wall, but we got to get that passenger tire way up there. Okay. So we're going to see what we can do to cheat to that side to keep that passenger tire up. And I think there's the line. Oh no, it's right there. Interesting, you guys, interesting. Okay, let's try this. Super interesting. I'm struggling on this. Honestly, I haven't really struggled with it. Okay, back in it. Let's take a look. Okay, so it is right here. I'm losing the rear passenger or rear driver tire. So I'm going to be super mindful of that right now. Because this is possible. This rig is plenty capable enough for that. What's interesting is the width of this truck is different. There we go. There we go. Okay. Straighten out. Now we're going to turn into this wall to start our climb. All right, fronts are up, rears are up. Nothing but sky. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, bad move. Okay, see if we can't use the rears to help settle down that front end. Shoot. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, we're gonna try and back up a little bit, get reset. Okay, no reverse, no drag brake. Okay. Let's try this again. I gotta get my... Oh, now we're in trouble. There we go, now we're balanced up. Gotta follow this wall to keep the rear from slipping in. Okay, yeah, I'm like, okay, this truck can do this obstacle. I know it can.